I returned home early that evening, my mind filled with small plans to surprise my wife. The house was unusually quiet, yet I could hear her voice drifting from the bedroom, low and trembling. I stopped when I heard my name, followed by words that froze me in place. "I'm pregnant by my boss," she whispered into the phone, and in that moment, the life I believed in cracked open without mercy. I stood there unable to breathe as every memory replayed itself in cruel reverse. Our laughter, our promises, the nights we talked about building a future. Together, all of it suddenly felt like a carefully rehearsed lie. My hands shook as I leaned against the wall, realizing I had just become a stranger in my own home. I wanted to storm in, to scream, to demand answers, but my body refused to move. When she finally ended the call and stepped out, our eyes met. She knew instantly that I had heard everything. The silence between us was heavier than any argument could have been. Tears welled in her eyes as she tried to explain, but her words blurred together, meaningless against the betrayal echoing in my chest. She spoke of loneliness, of long hours I spent working, of mistakes that just happened. But betrayal is never an accident, it is a series of choices. As she talked, I realized the man she was apologizing to was no longer the man standing before her. Something inside me had quietly broken, beyond repair. That night, I packed a small bag and walked out of the house we once called ours. Each step felt painful, yet strangely freeing. I understood then that love without trust is only an illusion, and staying would mean losing myself completely. Weeks later, the pain still lingered, but so did clarity. I began to rebuild, slowly learning that endings, no matter how devastating, can also be beginnings. My world had shattered that day, yes, but from the ruins, I started to find a stronger version of myself, one who deserved honesty, respect, and peace.